I wish we had more ladies like the last one for this one.
What is it we talking about?
Topic.
No, I have a question for Josie and the lady, the beautiful lady out there. The question is this for the ladies. Would you rather be a side chick to an NBA player or wife to an average, faithful, honest, truthful man?
That's a good question.
So this is for the ladies, Jay.
For the ladies.
Yeah, Jay, please back up. This is what. So Josie, let me start with you.
I'm a wife, right?
Yeah.
But I think one key thing that you're forgetting or you left out, a wife to an average man who is a good, faithful man, right?
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, 100%.
That's the route I'm taking for sure. 100%.
I'm talking about a rich, wealthy, famous NBA player or an average, faithful, trustful, committed average man who makes like 100,000
Chidi,
every year.
No, Chidi, that wasn't good.
Hold on.
Play with Josie like that.
No.
Say 70,000. Make it interesting. Fuck that. Say 60.
Serious, Jay?
I'm dead serious. Say 60,000. Let's go. Now let's talk.
Okay. Josie, to an average, faithful man who makes 60,000.
I've ghosted professional football players who sign-on bonus was a multi-million dollars.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a sign-on bonus.
Well, that was
So
it.
you know me.
No,
I don't know why.
I mean that.
You know that-
Hold on.
No. But
Hold
the
on.
question
That
was,
doesn't mean anything to me.
Hold on.
he's making 60,000. Will you marry him? What's up? Let's talk.
No, we said average. 60,000 is not average.
We ain't talking about average. We said
No, you
60,000.
said an average man.
Change it to 60, Chidi.
Average
Because
is
I want to
like-
hear.
Average is like 6 figures.
Okay, hold on. I want to come down to 60.
Hold up. That's
So he makes what, 60,000 a
Yeah,
year?
he makes 60,000 a year, but he is a very good man, generous man. He is very generous.
Just be good.
He's very faithful. He's very truthful. He's
can't
very
buy you
honest.
shit.
He doesn't cheat. He's very cool. He's very hardworking, but he makes 60,000.
60.
And the other man is a famous, rich, wealthy, generous cheater who makes a lot of money.
I'm going with my good man for sure. I'm gonna motivate that man.
Josie.
Then we got we gotta find a way to increase this. The cost
Josie.
of living out here is crazy. I'm gonna motivate him. Baby, what's your purpose? What kind of business
Josie,
we're gonna figure it out.
I know you're
But
lying.
I'm going for my good man.
Josie, hold on. What about this being a side chick to an NBA player who pays you? Hold on.
First off, you know why that would never work for me?
Why?
I don't play with marriage like that. I don't play.
No, hold on.
Listen.
Let me tell you something. Listen.
I don't want good karma. I would never play with somebody's husband like that.
I want to tell you something.
To actively choose to be a side chick to a married man, I'm not doing that.
Okay. Let me just break it down for you. I want to break it down for you. Now, this NBA player is paying you $40,000 every month. Hold on. No. Cut that crap. Let me tell you something.
Talk to her. What you gotta say?
Hold on. Calm down. Maybe you're not getting the figures, right?
Right, let's talk about this 40 right.
I think you're not getting the figures.
She just let 40,000. It just slipped through her mind.
Hold on. We are
It
here.
really don't matter.
Hold on.
Double, triple, quadruple the figures. It's not gonna change my answer.
Cap.
That's a lie.
Cap.
No, it's not.
Whole lot of
I'll tell you
capping
why
going
it's not
on.
a lie.
Why is that like? Hold on, let's hear what she got.
Because
Little
I
cap.
personally am in a situation for myself where I can make that money that I'm being offered. Why do I need it from somebody else if I can do it myself?
Cause you ain't gotta work. You just get it.
I don't have to work as hard though. I mean, I just feel like morally it's wrong. Like I'm
Yeah,
gonna be a side
morally
chick
it's
just
just wrong.
because somebody's paying me to be a side chick. That's never gonna be my man. We're never gonna have a family. We're never gonna I'm not doing that.
He's looking at you like
bullshit.
He's looking at you like act like Jay's not here.
No, I'm being 100% honest though. Whether you
I think Jay. You know what I think? I think the ladies are copy, man. They copy seriously for real.
They giving us these politically correct answers.
Listen.
Oh my God.
Every
I would
month.
never be a side chick.
Hold on.
I would turn down the 40,000. No way.
Jay, hold on.
Absolutely not.
Jay, hold on. At the end of every month. I'm sorry because I'm pissed right now, right? Now listen. At the end of every month,
You get how much, Chidi?
$40,000.
40 racks.
Somebody's putting that money in your account. Hold on. Maybe when you were pretty young, in your 20s, early 20s, you met an NBA player and you were like, no, because, you know, the whole world is now. We're talking about right now, considering your situation. I don't know if you have a situation.
Gas is $4.
Yeah, that's true.
Gas is $4 right now, Shorty. So what you talking about? You don't want it for the rats? You can have your man eat it too. I mean, you can have your cake and eat it too. You can have a man that had it for the rats.
Let me get your honest.
Your honest
It's
opinion.
my honest opinion. I feel like because I've always been in a situation where I've been a provider for myself, I've never relied on a man for anything, and I'm not going to start now. Doesn't matter how much.
Okay, the question I want to ask you is: have you ever made $40,000 every month? Have you ever made that kind of money before?
No.
Do you know?
I mean, it's not
Do you know what it means for you to have or make $40,000 every month? Do you know? Do you know what?
Imagine, I'm sure.
You can imagine, right?
I can imagine. Everybody got an imagination.
Okay.
I'm trying to calculate how much that is a year. Let me tell you something. Listen, if a girl making 140, she gave me 40 racks a month to be her side chick, I'm gonna be the best side nigga she ever had in her life. Let me tell you something. Every time she wake up, not only is she getting a good morning text from me, right? She getting a personal video. Let me tell you what this shit come with. This shit come with a workout video. She gonna see me working out in the morning so I can get the body right for her. I'm gonna come rub them feet every fucking morning whenever she want me. When I'm on call, whenever she need me, I'll be there in less than 15 minutes, 14 minutes. I mean, for that 40 racks, let me tell you, I'm
Even
cooking
if
for
she's
her.
married,
I'm cooking for her. I'm cleaning for her. I'm providing the
Ain't
best
got no
dick she ever had in her life. She ain't never had no dick like the one I'm about to give her for this 40 racks a month. Let me tell you what else. So if y'all don't know, I dated a very famous celebrity, and I found out she was married. She was on a Housewives of Atlanta,
Yeah.
and I found out she was married. Didn't know she was married. I was dating her for 4 months.
Okay.
And we went out and we did some amazing things together. She taught me a lifestyle I never knew. She's a millionaire, right? We know who it is. We're not gonna say what her name is because I'm not part of business out there.
Okay.
But the point I'm making is when we were together, she spoiled me.
Okay.
She didn't just give me no money, but she took me out and experienced things, dinners, parties, events. And what I learned in that short amount of time changed my life forever. So what I say to say this is, if it was me in a situation, yes, I would be the side nigga. And I would take advantage of that shit to change my life forever. That's just me personally.
she ain't got no morals.
I ain't got none. I do got some. I do. I'm glad y'all got morals though. That makes me very happy. I ain't gonna lie. That makes me. If y'all still exist, I apply that
Jay
for
for
both
sale.
of you. I'm not a little bit.
No,
Just a little bit. Maybe 2 months. That's $80,000. Maybe for 2 months. Not more than that. I can't. My conscience will get to
I'm
me.
not for sale. Maybe a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little.
Okay, so I mean, like everybody knows that the ladies are capping, right?
Yeah.
So it's okay. It's okay to cap. It's okay
What's
to.
the next subject? Let's move along.
Let's move on. Let's move on because
tell
you know why?
me
You know why? You know why we have to move on because we cannot get honest
We can't
answer
get no answer
from the
feedback.
ladies.
If I give
Never
you an
ever.
answer and you choose to not accept it, that's a personal problem.
That's true.
There you go.
I agree with that. Can we remove
want it to
the?
be
Can,
different.
can we remove the wife? Can we remove that he's married? Let's remove the.
No, we cannot remove
It
that
changes
he's married.
everything.
No.
Because if she ain't married and she give me 40 racks to be the side nigga.
Hold on. I have another
Well,
scenario.
why are you the side if she's not?
Because she got a.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Yeah, because
okay.
yeah, side chick. What do you think? What do you think? Like he's not married.
leave me alone.
He's not married.
I'm interested to hear your response, please. he
No,
he has
no.
a girlfriend, but
Leave me alone.
Okay.
he has a girlfriend, but he's not married. What would you do?
Hold on. Let me go to next.
Okay.
Let's talk about the prom. The prom. Yeah. Let's talk about prom. Is prom? Do you think JD this goes to you? So is prom becoming too expensive, and what negative or positive effect does it have on the kids and the parents too?
First of all, these little nigglets and nigglets are right here not prioritizing what needs to be prioritized. You hear me?
Yeah.
I went to prom myself 12 times. I was the prom king. I love prom. I went to military balls as well. I went to everybody's prom. If I had a date that needed me to be in service, I was there.
Okay.
I got pictures in my mama's house right now. Right? Prom
Yeah.
is great. Awesome. But if you ain't got no plans after you graduate, what are you doing, buddy? You dig what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
don't deserve to have no Rolls Royce, no helicopter. I've seen some amazing things. What are we prioritizing our money for our kids? What type of example are we setting for our children? If we want to shine so hard on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter that we have to do these extravagant, oh my God, my child's going to prom, but we don't have any plans after. So to answer your question is, I think the negative aspects is prioritization.
Yeah.
What are we prioritizing here? What are we doing it for? What are we doing this for? Are we doing it so the child can have a great time and enjoy themselves? Or are we doing this just to show off and for the theatrics of it all? Because, baby, this ain't Gladiator. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we do, everything is strategically done. You can have a great time at the prom, and you don't have to have a Rolls Royce to do that. You can have a fire-ass outfit, and you can pull up in the Chrysler 300, or you can pull up in the Honda and still have an amazing time. It doesn't matter about all that extra shit. Well, let's focus on them grades. That's how I feel.
Yeah. What do you have to say?
I feel like being that I have a son and a daughter, my son is older, so
How old is your son?
my son is gonna be 10 in August,
And your daughter?
and my daughter just turned 7 in February.
That's great.
So he's kind of like gonna be the first one to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm a single mom. It's just me and like my kids. So as a mom, preparing for that time to come for my son, it's like I already know because we're from New York originally. So where we're from, prom was like really big. Like everybody used to drive through the hood with the drop tops and have the limousines and everything like that. So coming from that culture down here, I don't know what prom is like here, but I'm assuming it's just as big as it is everywhere else. But I want him to like have an end goal. Like when he gets out of high school, I'll splurge for prom. Whatever you want, you can have it. But it has to mean something. Like you have to work for it. I'm not gonna just give it to you. And with me being a single mom and him like not having his dad around, I kind of have to like emphasize like you work hard for something, you get rewarded. I'm not gonna reward bad behavior or just like nonchalant behavior. My son is on the honor roll. He's doing extremely well. So I'm gonna make him like feel like, you know, like he deserves to have whatever it is that he wants. But I want him to have an end goal. Right now, my daughter, she's like,
She's too young.
She's too young,
She
but she's
understand.
the one that's gonna cost me the most because I see already how my daughter's also very creative. She likes to like make her own clothes and like she'll cut up clothes that she have and she'll like add it to something else. So I could kind of see my daughter like making her own prom dress, going that route, but she's still going to want the whole like flash photography, like Rolls Royce type of car. Like she's gonna want that. And like because my daughter's father is in her life, I know he's going to do what he can to give that to her. I personally like I went to prom with like a $400 dress, $15 shoes, and like a last minute date, and I made it work, and I had the best experience of my life. But nowadays, with social media being such a massive impact and influence, it's just like the bare minimum isn't enough for these kids now.
Yeah. So, do you think you can inconvenience yourself financially to make it worthwhile for your son for at the prom?
Absolutely. I know I have more than enough time, and I have a career in medical. Like I'm a licensed and certified pharmacy technician by trade. I've been doing it for 13 years. And
Okay.
I actually just got a job at a hospital. So, with that all being said, plus a few other things that I have my hands kind of dangling with or dabbling with, if you will, I feel like I'll definitely be able to provide that lifestyle that they want to have. But I also want them to feel like just because they know that I can do it, doesn't mean that you should like just get what you want when you want it. No, it has to be earned. Because when you go out into the real world, nobody's gonna reward you just for being a person. Like you're gonna have to put the work. You're gonna have to show who you are. You're gonna have to display your characteristics and how you were raised. Like, and all of those things get factored in. I've been working since I was 13, and I'm gonna be 30. So,
Question to y'all too: How much of an impact do you think the parents is on the child's prom experience?
Well, pretty much all of it, because unless the kid is working, it's gonna be the responsibility of the parent to make sure that they have a good experience. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like when I went to prom, I didn't really want my mom involved.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because I got my dress made and I didn't want to hear her say so about my dress. So
Did you pay for that out of your own pocket?
I paid for my dress.
Interesting. So you
My
had a
dress
job?
was like $500
Were you working or something?
Yeah, I had a job.
So, but
my
you were
senior
like
year.
senior. Okay, yeah. Makes
Yeah, my
sense,
senior
makes
year. So I'm looking at like when I went to prom, like way back, it was a big deal.
Yeah.
Obviously, the times were different. We didn't have social media like we had. Like we had Facebook.
Yeah.
Right. And somehow I still ended up on a blog.
Yeah.
Or whatever because of my dress.
Yeah.
But now there's a lot more pressure. We didn't have the pressure of having like designer shoes,
Yes.
a designer bag.
I agree.
Yeah, we were getting our dresses made, and they
Right.
were a pretty big change for that time
For
period.
that time period,
Now
yes.
I can imagine it's probably like $1,000 and more for a prom to get a prom dress made.
Most
Unless you
definitely.
want,
And that's like starting.
right.
And that's
But
if you want somebody really good.
I do think that it's just too much extravagance now, especially if financially you're not there. The thing with our culture is that we are always trying to portray something that we're not
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And that's a downfall, I think, in the Black community for us. Because our money, and obviously there's a lot of things that goes into it, it's culture, but to be that extravagant when you really don't have it, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have it, but because it's prom and we're in 2026 and social media is a thing, so because my friend got a Rolls Royce, their parents were able to afford to get them a Rolls Royce, so now I have to pressure my parents who probably don't even have it like that to get me a Bentley because I'm trying to compete for one night. It's silly.
Chidi, to take this to a whole other level, how toxic is our culture? Talk to me, because our culture is, when I say that, I say we prioritize showmanship, flashiness. Am I lying? I'm being 1,000% blunt and 1,000% real. Do we not?
We have a cultural issue for sure
Thank
in the
you.
Black community.
We do.
Majority of our problems is culture.
That's what I'm saying, right? Absolutely.
I think this goes beyond culture because this is about Black people. Because even the Black people in Africa, the Black people in America, they tend to do things and think the same.
Culture.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. When you say culture, but it's beyond culture. That's my point. Is kind of, I don't know. Sometimes I say that Black people.
It's embedded in our DNA.
Exactly. Black people are,
Talk about it.
This sense of validation and, seeking approval and stuff like that is not because of African Americans here or Africans in Africa, is kind of like everybody. As long as you're Black, we are very materialistic. We tend to seek approval outside ourselves. That is
It's not like that in my culture.
that is in our DNA, just like you said, right? So, but what I think about this prom is, I think it's having a lot of financial pressure and social pressure, financial pressure on the parents and social pressure on the kids, because just like you said, with the evolution of social media, the kids tends to compare and compete with their peers, and what that does is they revert to their parents and kind of pressurize their parents to do not the bare minimum anymore, but to do above their means, right? So it's kind of, I don't really like it, because what is prom? If we go to the root and ask this question, why is prom? Why do we have prom? What is prom all about? It's about celebration. It's about dancing. It's about getting to the next stage. Everybody's socializing, farewell
like
and stuff.
Big party.
Exactly. But I think Black people turn it into something way beyond
We do that with everything.
everything.
It's the reason why you can go to a regular restaurant in Atlanta without hookah and Hennessy and flowers.
Yeah.
It's just a restaurant. Why does it have to turn into the club? Why does it have to be turned into a club?
Yeah, so
It's just
because Black people,
is what
just
they-
like Jay said, Black people, there is something wrong with Black people. We're going to talk about this some other time. Hold on. Something is wrong with Black people. I am one of those Black people, right? Yeah, something is wrong with Jay, something is wrong with me, right? But one thing about Black people is I love the men who know that something is wrong with us, and they are trying to change
Change.
and evolve and change their mindset mindset about stuff. It's all about raising your kids. When you do extra just to make your kids, don't do things to make your kids happy. Don't do it.
Do things to make your kids better.
Exactly. So let them understand the what they are into. You're not here to make them happy, because just like we said, we always know happiness is something that you have to do yourself. It's self-work. But the kids they need sense of direction.
There's nothing wrong with doing nice things for your kids. I want to be clear. This is nuance.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is nothing wrong with your kids going to prom. You want to make sure they have a good experience if you can afford it. Nothing wrong with getting a nice car, making sure they look presentable, whatever, spending a little money if you have it.
No.
I think it's when it gets too extravagant. Like, why, again, like I said, why do I need a helicopter to bring me
Listen,
to prom?
even when you have the money and you spend the money you have because you're a millionaire, right? Then you buy your son a Rolls Royce. Do you know what that does to his mind? I'm telling you, he will start, because we are talking about kids. They will start prioritizing what you did, and they will start thinking that what you did is the way to go.
You can give your kids nice things and still
Even
make
with-
sure that
so
they
what
are
I'm saying is-
balanced human beings, and so that they understand value. They understand that, yes, I have this nice car, but that is not the totality of what life should be, right? You can have a kid who is well-rounded. They have a nice car, and that can still be the same kid that goes into a homeless shelter and feed the homeless. It's
Absolutely.
up to you as a parent to instill, while you're making sure your kid has a comfortable life. You're still instilling certain values within them so that they are a decent human being.
Perfect example. What I always told, I was dating this girl for like 5 years. We went to college together, right? And I told her, I was like, my grandmama lived in the projects when I was smaller, and I was like, I'm gonna take my children to the projects every weekend so they can have the experience that I experienced, to not take advantage of the nice things in life, right? She was saying, yeah, that's cool, but you don't have to take her to the projects to do that. You can put them in military school, you can put them in baseball. There's several things that you can do to instill the same values in your children, Boy Scouts, etc. And I thought about that because, again, me coming from my background, I'm automatically thinking, well, shit, I know the only way I knew was because I was in the projects with my grandmama, right? So to answer your question, you're absolutely correct. You still can have that totality mindset of teaching your kids, yes, we have this nice car, but also this is why we worked hard for this. We're not taking this for advantage, and we also need to give back and the whole nine. But real quick, problem we have in Black America, Christmas. These parents are going into debt. These parents are maxing out credit cards. These parents are doing these things for prom that they above their means, and it's causing them to go into debt, ruining their credit, ruining any future opportunities for them to be financially stable because of a day. Something that the fucking Greeks came up with, or whoever came up with years ago to enslave us mentally and financially. We have to have the discernment as parents, as leaders in the Black community, to know how to move and at the same time provide our children with the nice things in life, and also have the balance to show them that I'm not going to go broke to provide you with the nice things in life. That's the key.
Yeah.
So yes, hey, look, come here, little, what my baby name, Sophia. Come here, Sophia. I'm about to get you this Rolls Royce, right? Understand this is how
That's
much
my
this
point.
costs.
Don't get the Rolls Royce. That's
Don't
my
get the
point.
Rolls Royce.
Don't even
I
do
agree
it.
with you.
I know you have the money. Don't do it.
Don't even do it.
No, why
Look,
not?
Do it.
look, listen. Fuck the Rolls Royce. He right. Why not? This is why not.
Mindset.
Listen.
Okay, so my
listen,
mom
instead
wasn't
of-
rich. Would you say that I'm a pretty balanced young lady?
Yes, I
Okay.
am.
Okay. It took you a little long to answer that, but I'll let that slide. My mom wasn't rich, right?
Yeah, right.
But my mom made sure that I never wanted
For
or needed
anything.
for anything, literally, from the time that I was a little girl.
Yeah.
Right? I had everything. She gave me everything. I had my first car in high school.
Yeah.
I never wore an outfit twice.
Yeah. Well, that's
It might have happened, I don't know, 2-3 times, but
Yeah.
for the most part, I wear something once, I'm done.
Yeah.
I was nominated best dressed.
Yeah.
Nominated prom queen or whatever. Like I had a good life. My mom
Right.
gave me everything. But I also understood that I come from humble beginnings. I also understood the value of like respect, of having good grades. Now I wasn't getting all of this and I'm not working hard in school. You know, I'm making the honor roll. I'm a good kid. She instilled all of those in me,
Yeah.
right? My stepdad, like everybody.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
still, like I had report card days. I had to bring my report card. And they would sit and go through them and look at it and ask questions. So respect, valuing people, no
Right.
matter who they are,
Yeah.
having the same level of respect for the owner of the building
As
as
you
the
do for
person
the
who's
janitor.
cleaning the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Until this day, even when I went off to college and I'm on my own now, those values were the pillars of like what guided me through life.
Real quick question. Quick. How do we? Because I'm gonna be 1,000% honest with you. Your parents did amazing job with
thank
you.
you.
Amazing job with you. That's why I say I want my daughter to be around you. How do we have that same mentality? It's a million others that do not have that same experience. They are just fucked. Their parents suck. You understand what I'm saying? Their parents are ass. They're fucking horrible people. How, as Chidi, as a leader in the community, how do we take those values and give them to the ones that are not getting it at home? Because damn, that's the problem. That's what I was talking about the culture earlier. How do we do that? Because that's what we need as a people.
Yeah.
Chidi, how do we do that?
Everything starts with the parents, right? The reason I think the reason black people are living the way they're living is because everything was passed down to them generation after generation.
Absolutely.
Right. If you see a different family, black family who are living differently, you know, who are living like people who are not sleeping anymore, people who are waking up, you will know that this is something they did. Self-work started from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So the point is this. The point I'm trying to make is this. We black people individually, we need to evolve. This is not something we have to do collectively. It's something we have to do individually.
I agree.
If you evolve, if you evolve and do the work that you need to do, I'm telling you, not just your kids, your grandkids, your great-grandkids, they will benefit from that. Because you are passing down generational mentality. Yes. So this is a whole lot. We will talk about black people. I have a lot to talk about. We don't have time, but we'll talk about black people and why we live the way we live and why we are where we are right now, because we are at the bottom. And if care is not taken, we will go into extinction. We will go, I'm telling you, people are taking over. White people, Indians, Chinese, Asians, they are taking over. Black people are scrambling for crops and we don't love each other. We don't.
That's one of the biggest issues, that we don't love each other.
We don't love.
We don't love ourselves.
We don't love each other. We don't do things together. Everybody want to be the boss. Everybody want to be praised. Everybody want to be hyped. Everybody want to be on top and then control those below.
Facts.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So nobody's interested. Even people who are claiming to be building generational wealth, they are only interested in their family. They don't even know what generational wealth is all
They
about.
don't even care. Yeah,
They don't even care. Like, they just want their family to be better.
that's it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I am kicking against, I don't care how much money you have, but I'm kicking against you buying Rolls Royce or whatever expensive car for your child in his prom. Why? What message are you passing? What are you telling him?
Yeah.
Are you telling him that
That
Rolls
it's
Royce?
okay to be abundant.
Yeah,
To have an
no,
abundant
no. Are you telling
mindset.
him that, like, that is, listen, that is not generational wealth. White people don't do shit like
They
that.
don't. Adam Sandler dressed like a bum, and he's a fucking millionaire, almost billionaire.
I think if you have a good kid who worked hard, there is nothing wrong with making a little sacrifice at the end of the year. Now, I'm not saying to do these things for, unruly children.
I think both of y'all are correct. I think yes, you can award your child for doing things that are nice. I think you're also right. They don't necessarily have to have a Rolls Royce.
Things that are nice, I'm not against.
But he's saying a
but I'm
Rolls
not-
Royce is like a whole
don't do
different
that. Like
conversation.
we have kids, we barely have food to eat. You know what I'm saying?
And they have Rolls Royces.
Yeah, and you're thinking about
That's what
buying
I'm
Rolls
saying.
Royce for your child just because
Oh,
you have the
yeah.
money.
Yeah,
That's
that's crazy.
you know that's
Now,
crazy.
You can barely eat.
Yes, like
It doesn't make sense.
now you can take your prom, you can take your child, just like you said, let's go to the less privileged, whatever the home and visit people who are going through.
Because we can still get him a black truck and they
Do you
can
know
be
what that
happy.
means? Do you know what that is going to do to his mentality? That's what I tell my kids. I have 2 daughters, right? Now on their birthday, what their mom does is, make some food and they will take it to the motherless baby's home. Do you know what that means? On their birthday, it's not about photo shoot, it's not about cake and stuff like that. No, you have to remember that there are people out there who are hungry, really hungry, kids like you, who are quite unfortunate. Let's go there and see them and shake hands with them and take pictures with them. Do you know what that does? And they're going to pass down that mindset
Same to their children.
to their
You're right,
children
you're right.
and to their children's children.
That's how generational curses really
Exactly. So the
It
problem,
has to start with somebody.
yeah. So we think a lot about, hey, what we can grab right now, what we can make right now, and take care of our family and make sure that our family looks good. I'm thinking beyond my daughters. I'm thinking beyond my daughters.
And to be honest, bro, when I went to all them proms, some of them, yeah, it was extravagant. We was in this, the stretch excursions or whatever we was doing at the time. But some of them, it wasn't. I had more time. I had more fun on the dance floor. It wasn't about the theatrics. You understand what I'm saying? Living in that moment, dancing,
dance, man.
turning up, getting turned on, doing my 1-2. On stage. You know what I'm saying? Turn.
Yeah,
You feel what I'm saying?
Time has changed, and that's in every way. In the same way, back in the day when people used to go to clubs, they go to have fun.
Yeah.
Literally to dance and have fun. Now people just go to dress in designer,
Yeah.
be up in a section,
Yeah.
and nobody's engaging with
pictures,
nobody
nobody's- yeah.
on social media on the phone the whole time.
Yeah,
It's something that's happening across culture in like different ways.
We can fix it.
But I like what Josie said about social media. Like my daughters, they don't have phone. I have my 2 daughters. One is 14, the other one is 12. They don't have their own personal phone. I said, no way. You can steal your mama's phone and go through social media and stuff like that, but you do not have. This is not the right time and the right age for you to have your own personal phone so that you can do whatever you want to do with your phone. No way, I'm not doing that.
What do you think about this? Because some parents, the reason that they give phones to their children is for safety reasons. Because
Yes.
now you have school shootings or whatever.
Yeah.
So they want, no matter where the child is, they're able to, communicate at any given moment.
Yeah, but safety is cool. I understand what you're saying about safety, but
I was gonna say,
now
No social media on the phone.
Yeah.
Maybe it
Only
needs
to call
to
and
be,
text.
it doesn't even need to be a smartphone.
No, just to call and text,
Yeah,
just so we
something
can
just
communicate. So
call-
I
okay.
know you're okay.
It doesn't have to be a smartphone. Okay,
Right.
I buy that. I understand that. But if it's a smartphone, those kids are very smart. They know how to navigate and do stuff and check stuff online. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you just feel like it's too early for that. And I
Exactly.
agree.
No, it's too early for them. Like yesterday, I was talking to my daughter. She said, please, I need the phone. I said, what do you want to do with the phone? Right? If you want to call me, use your mama's phone to call me.
Right.
If you want to do anything, just don't. This is not the right time.
Get her a flip phone.
And you know what?
Honestly.
You know what? I had to explain to her why she can't. Like I was telling her, like this, like phone is a distraction. Go read your books. Go do whatever you're doing. Like they know how to do hand work, right? Go do your hand work and do stuff like that. But for phone, I'm not buying your shit. No.
Yeah.
But now you have given me an idea. I think I will buy those phones that are not that smart.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
just-
yeah,
for
for
calling
calling. Exactly. There's not gonna be
be.
internet or
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah, just
And
call.
I don't agree with giving kids, like, I told my friend, I have a friend who have I think she's 12. And I'm like, she's on the phone all the time in group chats with friends, social media. I'm like, why?
Why is that even a thing?
Like, you're not even able to completely monitor what's being
What's
said
being
in the
Exactly.
group chats because they
Anything
can
like that.
delete them.
Right. And
Those
that's the whole thing with
listen,
like
technology is quite unfortunate that technology, phones, devices, they have destroyed our kids, and they are continuing to destroy our
They're
kids.
wrong.
Me
Their
as
brains.
an adult who is like way more mature, way more developed, I struggle with
Struggle.
putting in place discipline for myself.
Yes.
If I say, okay, I need to, after 20 minutes, 30 minutes, I need to get off the phone, I struggle with that.
We're doing that.
So can you imagine
much more
a
the kid?
how much
Right.
distraction,
So that's why
how
when
much it's an impediment
exactly.
for their learning.
So now sometimes it's very difficult for you to even tell your child, "Give me your phone. I want to keep your phone for."
oh yeah, they throw a fit.
Man, they're gonna fight you
Yeah, yeah.
if they have
My
gone there.
son throws a fit when I tell him like you're banned from the game for the day. Oh my God, it's like the whole world is about to end.
Exactly, but if you had started this early, at early age, started this early age and say, no iPad, no phone, this is my reason and I'm sticking to it and you have to obey me. No, no, no. At certain point,
They
your
would
child
get
is
it.
going to be disinterested, in stuff like that. Like, because he's not growing up with it. Like, he's not going to care so much about phones because, he's not used to it.
It
Yeah.
became so prominent over time with the evolution of like the iPhones,
Yeah.
iPads, Androids, and then other phones even that I had when I was growing up. The Razor just relaunched. Well, not just, but it relaunched, and it's like a completely different. Like the Razor was supposed to be a cute, chic little pink flip phone. You get your little charms with it, little stickers, and it was customizable, and that was that. Like you could send a text, you can make your phone calls, and that was really it. I think it had a camera, maybe. But like now they totally revamped it and changed the whole dynamic of it. So it's like even what was simple back then and common back then is
Yeah.
not even a thing now. Like it made everything so just like high tech, and it's like they're taking away from people communicating, people having regular conversations. Like I realized, like I said, I'm from New York, so when I first got down here from New York, and I started working at Waffle House, and people are like, "Oh, you gotta greet everybody that comes in." I'm like, "Greet people? Y'all want me to acknowledge the fact that y'all walked in? I mean, y'all walked in. Y'all know y'all came in here to eat, so I gotta say hi to you." And I had to get out of my comfort zone, and I had to like put my phone down,
Yeah.
put it away, and like remember, people still very much care about interactions with other people, like human to human interactions. Because AI and everything is being taken over, like it's very, and I work at CVS too, so it's very that people, like we have that initial encounter. Hey, how's your day going? Like it's not even that anymore. It's
No.
hey, welcome to CVS. Come check yourself in at the register, and it's like that's the most interaction that we're gonna have. Do you have any questions for the pharmacist?
Man,
And it's crazy, and
it's
people
crazy.
really get upset because they're like, why? I hate this. Why can't I just tell you my name, my date of birth, and you get my script? Well, because times are changing, the system has changed, and I don't own a huge corporation of CVS. I barely got 5% in stock. I can't change anything about things that are constantly evolving. That has nothing to do with me.
I mean, it's okay. So we.
That's it. We gotta wrap up.
Yeah, so
before we wrap up,
Yeah.
I need to say this to you guys.
Okay.
Speaking of like, values, since we were talking about that earlier, it reminded me. I used to do this thing where a few years back where I would go to a homeless shelter here. It's a home for youth. Look at him. He's on his phone. We're talking about something serious. We're just talking
I'm
about
sorry.
this.
I'm sorry.
And there it goes.
Go ahead.
I used to go to this a few years back to this homeless shelter where I, feed the homeless or whatever. And they're like this youth home. I want to get back to doing that. So I will need you guys' help.
I'm with you.
Right?
What's up?
So we get the groceries. We actually cook the food over there in the home, in their kitchen.
In their kitchen?
Yeah, in their kitchen they have like this huge,
Oh.
commercial style
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah.
We cook the food and then we pass it out.
When are we gonna
So I
do
will
that?
organize that. And
Please.
I will let you guys
As
know
soon as
now.
possible.
Okay.
Pretty soon.
That's one way. House of Chidi.
Yeah.
Because you asked the question
I did.
earlier. How can we start influencing the community more?
Yeah.
And although it does start in the home with the parents, but I think each and every one of us have a certain level of responsibility to contribute to the community in that way.
Yeah, we have to
And
give
those
back.
Kids, after you feed them, we can have the opportunity, if we choose, to speak to them. So that's outreach. And I think that's important for us.
That's important.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I like that. So I have this question before we round up. Josie, please forgive me for this question.
Oh God.
This is the last one. It won't take time. It says one word for your ex. Please, Josie.
What does this tell you?
She don't got nothing to say.
Thank you.
One word for your ex.
That's messy. I wish you will, I guess. Well, goodness, prosperity, abundance. I don't know. Blessings.
Yeah.
Jay.
Same. I wish you well.
Jay, one word for your ex.
Got a phrase. You fucked up.
What about you?
I have no ex.
You have
What?
an ex?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Chitty's
That's
so
a lot.
funny. Chitty's so funny, bro.
So you've never been in a relationship?
Chitty's
I have
so-
been in multiple relationships, but I have no
Oh, he's
ex.
just being toxic right now.
No,
Okay,
listen.
with that-
No, listen. Do you know what I mean when I say I don't have any ex? Listen to me. Now, we still talk. We still communicate. We still meet.
Okay.
We still have fun. Are they ex? They're no ex.
they're not ex.
No, they're still an ex.
No. No, they're
Sounds
not.
like they've been demoted to just friendship.
No, they're not ex.
Benefits type of
Ex, if you have ex, you won't have anything to do with your ex. They're not ex. They're my teachers.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they're my
Why does
teachers.
everything you say have to sound- It's like you try to
They
sound
are
deep, but it's
teachers.
toxic.
No, I don't have ex. I have teachers,
Yo.
and I'm in a good relationship with my teachers.
Yo.
We still, you know.
Yo.
That sounds so toxic.
I love
No, does it
love
sound
it.
toxic?
I agree with the part of saying, I have teachers.
Yes,
But
I
then
agree
when
with
you
that part.
frame it and say,
The way that you framed it.
No, I mean, like, hold on. Why they are not my ex is because they're in a position where if I want to get down with them tomorrow,
You can.
I can.
Yeah.
Are they my ex? They're not my ex.
I say this.
I love my teachers, man.
I know you do. I say this. I don't. Some young ladies who I was in a relationship with, it is better to love them from a distance. You stay over there, I'm over here. And some of them, if they need me for something, strictly platonically, if they need me, I'm there because we're family and I'm here to extend myself.
Yeah.
But let it be known, it's strictly platonic. I don't want nothing from you.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And a lot of exes, you gotta have these boundaries. You gotta let them know it's important to set boundaries because if you don't, then it could get a little funky.
No,
Yeah.
Jay, listen. I mean, the ladies can have exes, right?
Yeah.
Because ladies I respect them so much, they have boundaries. But
Yeah.
man, listen, we don't have boundaries when it comes to exes, man.
Y'all don't.
No, we
Y'all
don't.
really don't.
Yeah, when they come knocking, we open the door. That's it. That's the way it is, for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
That's why it's dangerous to get in a relationship with y'all.
I mean, it is what it
Who?
is.
Who was actually getting a relationship? Not me.
I mean, thank you for thank you for this episode.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. It's a
I
wrap,
did
man.
too.
Thank you.
Yo.
Thank you.
Woo!